Come on, Matthew, get in.
I've asked me at ease. We're here in the beautiful French weather at Dijon, nearly halfway, or maybe halfway, to our destination. And we'll be setting off with all our colleagues in the next hour or so.
They don't seem to be many here just at the moment. It's still a little early.
And hopefully there's no thunderstorms on the way, else we'll have to take our flags down.
Well, here we are on day 2 at the rendezvous point after finally finding it. The good news is last night we scored 18 points out of 25 for the challenges, so we're going to day 2 with quite a healthy score. See what today brings. So we are, ladies and gentlemen, we're heading for our first rendezvous at a tourist information office to pick up one of the challenges, and then on to St Bernard Pass, which we don't even know if it's open. It could be open, it could be closed. So the excitement gathers to see whether or not we can get over or not. So that's the first task completed at the tourist office, high up in the mountains. We're about to turn. Hey?
Closed again.
Closed again. It was closed last year and it's closed this year. Hadn't you before? Well, we're off now to Montrose and to see our old friend Freddie Mercury. Yay! Ironically, this is the same tourist information office that we said we'd never come back to because it's way out of our route. But here we are again, funnily enough.
It's all out of the route.
Well,
You have to drive past it.
we've driven past it and we're actually going back on ourselves now, but never mind, it was very pleasant. So here we go, Montreux, here we come. So here we are at the Swiss border where we're expected to pay we're expected to pay a year's road tax to get into Switzerland for a day. Incredible. I did complain about it last time.
The gun. Get them smokes out now, Rick.
Well, they just let us straight through without paying. I don't know if they think we're locals or not.
That's why most names look like
Well, yeah, well, it's a pickup van, so they must think we're locals. So, hurrah! We're now. Well, here we are in Montreux, and that is Lake Geneva. It's been bombed by Luftwaffe. I don't know if you can spot him, but they're down there taking a few pictures. There's Matthew. Wandering off. I think we might have an ice cream here if we can find it. And that plinth is where the statue of Freddie Mercury used to be, but they must have taken him down for restoration work. Dad and his lad having a paddle in Lake Geneva. What could be better? Paddling, Lake Geneva. Future.
Bring the ambience and skim the stone over there.
With all that beautiful scenery out there, look at that, marvellous. Got it. So we're on our way now after leaving Lake Geneva on to St Bernard Pass, but we've kind of been reliably informed it's shut. So we'll just have to go up and have a look ourselves. Well, regrettably, St Bernard's Pass is closed due to landslides. So we're going to have to. We've been channeled down the tunnel, and so we're going to miss out on all that spectacular scenery. But hey ho, that's life. A little bit there. Matt Monroe, and it was part of the Italian Job. And we're in the right place for that sort of music.
Not a lot of people know.
Not a lot of people know that. Ding dang do. So here we are on the second night in the middle of a dual carriageway, having something to eat and chill in. That's just Matthew there. Unfortunately, there's a UEFA Cup final going on, so it's absolutely mental. We might have to move in a bit because, well, it could get a little bit colourful as the evening progresses. But so this is the end of day 2. We've done quite a few of the challenges for day 2, so we're not doing bad at all. Best time, I think it's the best we've ever done, really, to be honest with you. Goodbye from me. It's goodbye from Matt. Goodbye. And just a Ricky in full conversation there. Goodbye. Good night.